Good afternoon, good evening everyone. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep. My name is Naveen and today we will be looking at mind unlocking puzzles. So we'll be looking at different types of puzzles that will help you understand how to reason a puzzle, and sometimes in the case of puzzles, how do you do lateral thinking, as in how do you begin from the answers or the options or the last step of the question and you go back to the original part of the question. Okay, so let's begin with our first question of the day. But before that, you can download our Google Play app from Google Play app. Okay, and unlock 3 days free trial access to your CLAT preparation. Okay, so all you have to do is put in your contact number and start free trial button. You have to click there, and you will be able to access the entire app for free 3 days. Okay. So the first question, we need to find the odd one out. Okay. So if you look here, the number of arrows on each side is 1 and 1. Here you have 3 and 3. Here you have 4 and 4. And here you have 1 and 2. So obviously, if I go by the logic that which one is different from the rest. So it's not about the arrows, the inclination, it's about the number of arrows, right? So the number of arrowheads, sorry. So since B has a different number of arrowheads at either end, so B becomes your answer, right? Pretty simple. Okay, let's look at the next one. We need to select a suitable figure from the answer figures that would replace the question mark. So initially we have this part, right? A square, then there is a cut. When this is cut, this is the new shape that you get. Next, if you cut from here, you are supposed to get a new shape, right? Which would be the next new shape? Yeah, good evening, Sohail. So, what do you think? Which one will be the new shape here? Right, this is, of course, this is the shape that we are going to look for in the next step, which exists in second. Because this point, the peak, is not exactly in between, so it's not third, it's somewhere towards the left hand side, right? So B becomes our answer. Okay, the next one. So what I will do for this particular question is I'll bring everything on the same side, okay, and hold on. Fiza, Kavita, 5 men. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so everything is now on the same slide, so it will be easier for us to decode this as well as answer it. So the question says a group of 3 or 4 has to be selected from 7 persons. Among the 7 are 2 women, Fiza and Kavita, and 5 men, Ram, Shyam, David, Peter and Rahim. Ram would not like to be in the group if Shyam is also selected. Shyam and Rahim want to be selected together in the group. Kavita would like to be in the group only if David is also there. David, if selected, would not like Peter in the group. Ram would like to be in the group only if Peter is also there. Devi insists that Fiza be selected in case he is there in the group, right? So we have 7 people, out of which there are 2 female and 5 male, and we need to find out, we need to form a group of either 3 or 4 people. And there are certain conditions about them, that somebody wants to be in a group if somebody else is selected, somebody else will be also there, Kavita will be there only if this happens. This is the next one. Then this is the next one, and then this is the last one, right? These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 conditions, right? So we will not try to form the groups, we would rather look at the question and the options. Which of the following is a feasible group of 4? So there may be a lot of possibilities, but out of all sorts possibilities, we need to see from the options which one makes sense. Let's look at the first one. Fiza, David, Ram, Peter. So David insists that Fiza be selected in case he is there in the group, right? So this makes sense. Ram would like to be in the group only if Peter is also there. This also makes sense. Kavita would like to be in the group only if David is also there, but we don't see Kavita here, right? Shyam and Rahim want to be selected together in the group. We don't see Shyam or Rahim, so that's not a problem. Ram would not like to be in the group if Shyam is also selected. Since Shyam is not selected, so we can have Ram. So that's not an issue, right? So A makes sense, but then there is this problem that Kavita is not the part of this group, option A, because David is also there. So A is ruled out. Let's look at B. Shyam and Rahim want to be selected together. So yes, they are together. Then if David is selected, Fiza should be there in the group. This also makes sense, right? But as you can see that Shyam and Rahim, Fiza and David, Kavita is missing here, right? So let's check another one. So option C says Shyam and Rahim. Perfect. Next we have if David is there, then Kavita would like to be in the group only if David is there, right? So, but Fiza is missing. So as of now, B may be the answer. We are checking if there are other possibilities also or not. Next, Ram and Peter. Perfect. It makes sense because of this condition, right? Fiza and Rahim. If Fiza is there, if Rahim is there, where is Shyam? Right? Shyam and Rahim, they want to be selected together, but we don't see Shyam here. So D gets eliminated. B only makes sense, right? Because if David is there, Fiza is there, right? Kavita may or may not be there. So Kavita is like, if David is there, I may join you, right? It's not necessary that if David is there, Kavita has to join. Okay. Next one, same sequence, but we need to find a feasible group of 3 people now. So I will decrease the font size. Okay. Which of the following is a feasible group of 3? Fiza, David, Ram. So about Ram, we have seen that if Peter is there, Ram would like to be in the group, right? Now, since Ram is there, but Peter is missing, so because of this particular condition, because of this, A will not make sense, right? Ram is like, if Peter is there, I'll come along. But Peter is not there. How come Ram is there? Next, Peter, Shyam and Rahim. So Peter is there. Ram is like, I will not come along. Shyam and Rahim, they can be together. They have to be together. So this makes sense. See, David, Ram and Rahim. If Rahim is there, Shyam is missing, right? Shyam and Rahim, they need to be together. So because of this particular condition, sorry, not B, C. So because of this particular condition, C gets eliminated. Same logic, Shyam is there, Rahim is missing. So because of this particular condition or statement, D also gets eliminated. Again B. Coincidentally, we have been having B option only, right? Okay, next, in a class of 60 where boys are twice that of girls, let's take a pause. So out of 60, how should I break it down so that boys are twice that of girls? So can I say if I take girls as 20 and boys will become 40 such that 60 is divided? Renu ranked 17th from the top. Okay. If there are 9 boys ahead of Renu, so this is where Renu is. She ranks 17th from the top. So her position is 17th from the top. So that would mean that there are a total of 16 people above her. Out of these 16 people, there are 9 boys and obviously the remaining 7 are girls. That would mean that below Renu, right? 7 girls are there. We are going to assume that Renu herself is a girl. No, we're not going to assume. It says her, so she's of course a girl. So this is the 8th girl. So out of 20 girls, if 8 girls are here, can we say 12 girls will be after her? Right? We are talking about descending rank. The one dot above is a better rank and the one below Renu is going to be a lower rank. So there are, how many girls are there after her in the rank? So there are going to be 12 girls, right? I hope this makes sense. Okay. Next, Nagina is taller than Pushpa, but not as tall as Manish. So from the first step, we can say Nagina is taller than Pushpa, but not as tall as Manish. It would mean that Nagina and Manish Manish goes up, right? She's not as tall as Manish, means Manish is above Nagina. Rama is taller than Namita. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's write down the entire name because we have another person with the letter N. Rama is taller than Namita. So Rama is taller than. So Rama is taller than Namita, but not as tall as Pushpa. So Pushpa goes above Rama. If we combine both of them, we will be getting, let's write it over here, Manish, Nagina, we will have Pushpa, then we will have Rama, and then we will have Namita, right? Who among them is the tallest? So Manish, right? Okay. Next, let me change the font size of this. Okay. A dress was initially listed at a price that would have fetched the store a profit of 20% on the wholesale cost. So looking at this, we can say that if the cost price had been 100 rupees, profit of 20% on the wholesale cost, right? So the list price should be 120 so that there is a 20% profit. Okay. What was the wholesale cost of the dress? So we need to find out CP here. So instead of 100 and 120, let's use variables. So if CP was X, LP will become 1.2X, where L stands for list. Now, after reducing the listed price by 10%, the dress was sold for a profit of $10. So, first statement says that cost price increases by 10% if from list price I reduce it by 10%. So we can see that, sorry, it was a profit of $10. So we can say that cost price plus profit, this is what we'll be getting. Since there is only one variable and one equation, we will be able to answer this question using this statement, right? So if the question can be answered one of the statements alone and not by the other. So right now we can answer it using only statement A. B we haven't checked yet, right? So B says either statements alone. C says can be answered by using both the statements together. So of course we are not using both the statements together. So C and D is not your answer. So it's either A alone will give you the answer or even B alone can also give. So we will have to now check B. The dress was sold for $50. Now when it says the dress was sold for $50, so we don't know how much of discount was given here, isn't it? So since we don't know for how much the discount was given, we can simply say that x plus certain profit is $50, right? And this $50 is 1.2x ka kitna times, that is also not known. So there are two things that are not known, right? Actually three things: x, the profit part, and the discount part. Since two things are not known, that means we can answer this question using only the first statement and not using the second statement, right? As in, we can answer it using only statement A and not statement B. Option A. Okay. Next, members in a club either speak French or Russian or both. The members find the number of members in a club who speak only French. So this is a question based on Venn diagram, right? So let's do one thing. Let's say these are the people who speak French, and let's say these are these people who speak Russian, and these will be the people, the common part will be the people who speak French and Russian both. Now, as per the question, there are 300 members in the club, and the number of members who speak both French and Russian is 196. So this is known to us from statement A, right? This is 196. And we are told that suppose this is x, this is y. So we are said x plus 196 plus y, this is given as 300. So we have two variables here, x and y, and we have only one equation. So obviously we would not be able to calculate the value of y here, right? That's exactly what is asked. Only French would mean x, not y, sorry. So from A, we won't be able to answer this. Now B, the number of members who speak only Russian is 58. So if I look at the other part or the other way, it is given that this is 58. We have no idea about what the other two are. So we won't be able to calculate what is the common language. I mean, the people who speak both the languages and the people who speak only Russian, right? Oh, sorry, it says only Russian, no? So this is 58. So we don't know how many people speak only French. So from B also we won't be able to solve it. But if we club them together, we now know that y is going to be 58. We will be able to calculate x. So we can answer the given question as to how many people speak only French by using both these statements. So when I say using both these statements alone, it's going to be option C, because C says you can answer the question using both these statements together and not one of them, right? C. Okay, next, what will be the place in place of question mark to make the expression B is greater than equal to P and F is greater than 0? So if we want F to be greater than 0, as of now, F and R and P, they are same. So this has to be greater. The moment we say that has to be greater, A and B are gone, right? Now the first question, we want B to be greater than equal to P. D, F, R and P, they can be equal. So B can be equal to D. So we have to put greater than or equal to, because in that case, B may be equal to P as well as B may be greater than P. Both are possible. So C becomes our answer, right? Okay. Next, if minus stands for multiplication, multiplication stands for addition, addition stands for division, and division stands for subtraction, then what is the value of this, right? So these are wrong operators. We have to convert into the actual one. So division stands for minus, so this is 9 minus 18. Multiplication stands for addition, so plus 15. Plus stands for division, so division 3. Minus stands for multiplication, so this is into 6. And again multiplication stands for addition, so plus 12. So this is the actual expression. Now using the rule of BODMAS, the first one will happen is division, right? So we will complete this, which will give us 5 into 6 plus 12. The next one is going to be multiplication. There is this multiplication. So we'll have 9 minus 18 plus 30 plus 12. Next comes addition. So we have got this addition, and we have addition at the beginning of 9 also. So we will have 30 plus 9, 39 plus 12, which is going to be 51. So we will have 51 minus 18. Last is subtraction. So 51 minus 18 is going to give us 33. Right? See? Okay. Next, if A is the angle between hour hand and minute hand at 6 a.m. and B is the angle between them at 12 p.m. on the next day, what is A plus B? Well, for this, if this is 12 and this is 6, the minute hand will be pointing towards 6, while the, hour hand will be pointing towards 6, while the minute hand will be pointing towards 12. Right? This is our 6 o'clock. It doesn't matter whether it is AM or PM. So the angle between the hands is 180 degrees. Okay. Next is at 12. So at 12, the hour hand is also pointing towards 12 and the minute hand is also pointing towards 12. So the angle between them is going to be 0 degrees. Right? This happens at 12 o'clock. Doesn't matter, same day, other day, AM or PM. So question asked is, what is A plus B? So 180 degrees is A, 0 degrees is B. So their sum will be 180. Right? See? Next, if the current day of the week is Sunday, after 60 days, the day of the week will be. So what we do in such questions is, you divide 60 by 7. Okay, so this is going to be 8 into 7, 56, and you're left with 4. This remainder that you have got, this is called odd days, which means if you have to move from Sunday 60 days ahead, do not move 60 days ahead. Move only 4 days ahead, it will still give you the same answer. So if we are at Sunday, then next day is Monday, then we will have Tuesday, then Wednesday and Thursday. So this is going to be first day, second day, third day, and the fourth day. So fourth day from Sunday will end up in Thursday. So Thursday becomes your answer. Using this logic of finding odd days, okay, the remainder is called odd days. And also you always divide the days with 7. Okay, the basic division that you guys are aware of. Use that odd days to find how many days ahead or behind you need to go. Don't work on those many 60 days. Okay, it will be a wastage of time. So there is going to be a live interactive workshop for CLAT 2025 where Ms. Alpa Sharma is going to discuss about English strategy. It will happen at 6 p.m. It has already happened on 14th of February at 6 p.m. So this is an important session lecture. Please go on the app and watch this. Okay. 25th of February, time management is for CLAT and boards, as in how to manage your time studying for CLAT exam as well as board exam. For this, Ms. Nivedita Raje, ma'am, who is a legal expert, is going to discuss. This workshop is going to happen on 25th of February at 6 p.m. Make sure that you register for this. The links to the registration is given in the description below. 5 steps to ace CLAT 2025. This is an upcoming session that will happen on 28th of February at 6 p.m. Ms. Alpa Sharma is going to discuss. So register for that also. You can kickstart your OLET preparation. All you have to do is download our app from Google Play. The link is given in the description and click on that button which says talk to our counselor. The moment you click on it, you will get connected to one of our executives wherein they will help you out with the curriculum, the course, the exams, anything that you need. And you can get started for CLAT 2025 today. Okay, so start early. It's almost going to be 2.5 years before your CLAT exam. So if you start preparation early, you will have enough time and less time per day to devote for the preparation. Right? There will not be any burden of your school as well as the preparation. So you can start your NLU journey with us. We provide you with more than 380 hours of live classes, more than 300 recorded videos, 55 mock tests, which is among the highest, 10,000 plus topic-wise questions, more than 10,000 sectional practice tests, study material, doubt resolution within 24 hours, and an e-magazine CLAT Ignite. So please make sure that you enroll for this course if you are targeting CLAT. Law 2024 UG test series is live right now, wherein you get 25 CLAT mocks, 15 IELTS mocks, and 15 OLET mocks. Okay, and you will have unlimited access to all mock tests. So make sure that you buy this. If you have any doubt, you can contact the concerned person on the given contact number. You can check out our social media handles and pages. Please do join our Telegram channel, which is BYJU'S_exam_prep_CLAT. Thank you, everyone. Do not forget to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. I'll see you again with another session on puzzles or mathematics or reasoning. Until then,